Space is arguably the most exciting thing in this universe. It is the boundless, three-dimensional extent where objects and events have relative position and direction. These concepts are of fundamental importance in understanding the physical universe. Unfortunately, learning about space is not too simple. With all the complicated lingo used to describe anomalies outside our atmosphere, it may be difficult for the youth to educate themselves upon this topic. Currently, there are no apps that teach youth about space in an easy and concise manner. Additionally, we found that many voice services try to provide simple answers to complicated questions, such as Siri, Bixby, Alexa, and Google Assistant, but all of them are not great at answering these questions. This is where Space Query comes in. It aims to provide easy access to questions regarding space, using both written text and voice recognition. Additionally, we hope to raise world awareness about events in our galaxy with our International Space Station tracker and our visual solar system orbit feature. This application aims at the younger generation to provide simple, easy to understand answers to the universe's big questions. We use many technologies in this application. The language that we used was Python. We used Python because that was the language that all of our teammates knew pretty well, and we didn't want to dive into some new language and take, hours learning that. We used the Pygame library, which is a library for Python, to create the front-end visuals of the application. We used Keras, NLTK, Math, and Wikipedia for the machine learning algorithm and data for the query program. We used a speech recognition library called speech recognition to translate speech into text. Finally, we use pandas and Plotly Express to display the exact location of the International Space Station on the map. Our program right here, we have main.py, we have iss.py, which is for the International Space Station tracker. We have button.py for the buttons on the main.py. We also have orbit.py, which is the code for the orbit system. We have query.py, which is the AI, the machine learning that takes in questions and gives the user an answer. Now, we will run this by going python through main.py. Then the application opens. You can click on it to type. We can ask a question such as, what happens during a total solar eclipse? Question mark. Now if we click search, then it gives us an answer. During a total solar eclipse, when the disk of the sun is covered by that of the moon, parts of the sun's surrounding atmosphere can be seen. So it gives us a concise and short, easy answer for the user to understand. We can go click back to back. We can do search with voice. How many moons does Jupiter have? And there we go. It shows us the answer. Now, we can click the Track International Space Station button, and it will load the site, and we can see the latitude and longitude of the International Space Station on this map. For this program, we did use reference to some other code. So the program isn't completely original, but we did add our own bits and pieces to make it work. We can also do quit to leave the application, and that's that. Orbit.py. Finally, we have our solar system simulation. It simulates the solar system that we are living in right now. Right now, there are only 4 planets because we don't have enough efficient code to add more. If we added more planets, it would slow down the code and not run the program. To add more planets, we would need to do more research, which we will do in the future to ensure that the whole solar system is visualized. We would like to take a few next steps. We would like to move this app onto a website domain so it can have a more sleek look and have easier access to students. We would also like to improve the accuracy of the queries by using more datasets and more accurate datasets. We would like to make the UI more user-friendly by adding more settings. We would like to improve the efficiency and speed of this application so it can run on all devices. We would like to add more features such as games and more interactive programs so it can spark the interest of space in the youth. And finally, we would like to expand reach. We would like for this app to reach as many people around this world so they can all learn about space.